Hi Pisces, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your weekly tarot check for the week of June 14th through June 21st. This is for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and it's Flag Day to Father's Day, Sunday to Sunday if you celebrate those. Thank you so much for watching the readings and liking, commenting, subscribing. I so appreciate that. And it helps us raise our collective vibration together. So thank you for engaging. And if you're new here, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you tap the bell, you'll be notified when new videos are posted, but they're generally every week. In a couple days, I'm going to be posting a mid-month tarot check, which will be a little bit more in-depth reading. So you could just check back for that, and it's probably going to be Monday, I think, when I'll post that. So let's see, what is the guidance here, please, for Pisces? Guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. So we go day by day, even though we're dealing with sacred mysticism that doesn't align with the human time frame. Gives us structure. Whoa, two aces. So Sunday you have the Ace of Wands. Monday you've got the Ace of Swords. Tuesday you have the Three of Wands. Wednesday you have the Lovers here. Thursday you've got the Tower. Friday you have the High Priestess. Saturday you have the Queen of Wands. And then Sunday you have the King of Pentacles. Really an interesting reading. You know, you've got two aces. Those are about new beginnings, okay? You've got a new endeavor coming in for sure. And it feels like new love or a new beginning. So the Ace of Wands is often associated with apologies. It's like an olive branch being extended. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But you could certainly be dealing with a fire sign here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could also be Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini's here too showing up, and you do have a little bit of air too. But it feels like it feels more like it could be a fire sign or like a Taurus to me. But anyway, you've got the Ace of Wands here on Sunday, and you know it's like I said, an olive branch being extended, but there's passion here. There really is. It can also be about like a new endeavor too. So for some of you, if you're taking up something new, like some kind of new hobby, you're going to really enjoy it. But it feels like there's love in the air here for you. You know, this is also like an energy where you wave your wand and things just happen. So if you're asking, is this person coming towards me? The answer is yes to that when you see this. It's very strong though. You know, the way that the hand is around that wand is just there's strength there and confidence there. And so believe in that, in your ability to manifest and to draw things towards you, because you've definitely got the energy to do it this week. So that's on Sunday, and on Monday you've got the Ace of Swords. So you're off to a very good start, a very solid start. And sometimes Pisces can be a little bit indecisive. And a part of that is your sensitivity and not wanting to hurt people. But with the Ace of Swords, this is all about clarity. And so there's not indecision here. This is about, I feel like you have some kind of new goal in mind, and you're not going to be stopped. You have this in your mind, and it's like you're doing research around it. You're watching YouTube videos, you're collecting information, you're reading blogs. You're getting every single thing that you need to do to move forward. But there is too, like I said, there's some kind of new beginning or something with somebody, and there's communication around that. So it may be something that you actually see, you catch a glimpse of the person on social media and somebody else's post, or something about them that keeps you intrigued, keeps you connected. That's a better way to say it. You're staying connected with the person whether you're meaning to or not. The universe is bringing you together. You've got the Three of Wands here, and you know, you're waiting for a shift on Tuesday, a shift in the energy, but it's very relaxed, okay? The Three of Wands is sending a ships out and then there's progress, okay? The ships are sailing out, but he's not worried about them. And part of this is like trusting the universe, okay? When you put in an order at a restaurant, you don't sit for 20 minutes and worry that they're going to bring out the wrong thing. You enjoy your time talking to your friend or whoever you're with and socializing, just expecting that it'll be the right thing. They'll get your order right. Well, what do you want? You know, ask the universe, and be clear, and it will come. It will come in. So you have on Wednesday, you've got the Lovers. I do feel like there's a decision to be made. You've got a heart over head decision here. You know, I do feel like with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, that they're an interesting duo because the Ace of Swords is much more cerebral. But with this card, I do feel like there's something within you that draws you back into a relationship. It's not good. That's not going to be for everybody, but for somebody here, it's definitely for this week. There's a draw back to something. But now I will say, this can also be certainly new love, but it is major healing. Okay, so if you are one to believe in angels, this would be a great time to ask your Archangel Raphael to heal the relationship. You know, that's the archangel that brings healing to relationships. But I will tell you, this is also significant that there are a couple things. It's significant that there's somebody who's thinking about you, and especially with the Ace of Swords, you're on somebody's mind. And I get it too with the Three of Wands. It's like they're contemplative, they're thinking about you. But you know too that this relationship has much importance in your life, okay? It teaches you things about life. This love teaches you something about life. I just get that. It leads you to an understanding. So it's, you know, it's definitely about a commitment and love. So you do have here a crisis on Thursday with the Tower coming through. And it may be a shift in your mindset is going to be needed. Okay, so for some of you, if you've been hanging on to an old relationship, it's time to let go of it and move forward because new love will come in. But for those of you that have been hanging on to resentment and there's somebody that wants to come back around, it needs to be demolished. The resentment needs to be demolished and released. It is a release. That's what I get. But know that when the Tower comes up too, it's always for your good. And I've had things in my own life where things changed on a dime and I was completely shocked. And then after a year or two, I could really see how I was giving away my own power. I was so muted that new things were not, my life had gotten very stagnant and I didn't realize it. And that's the thing. It's like, you know, a captain on the sea, when they're in calm water, they're not learning much about navigating. So when a storm hits, there's oftentimes lulled into a sense of complacency. And complacency is one of the worst things for us. So you've got the High Priestess here on Friday. So trust your intuition with this. Trust what your instincts are telling you. You know, people teach us how to treat them, and they show us who they are. We just have to believe that what we're seeing is the truth. Sometimes we make many excuses because we want somebody to be something that they just aren't. So be aware of that. If your instincts are telling you yes or no, allow that to resonate with you, because I feel like sometimes we quiet our own inner voice because we don't want to hear something we don't like. But this is a very spiritual card too, so this would be a great time to quiet your mind, to meditate, to go within. And the other thing about this, though, that can be important is it's potential, but it's a very passive card. So if you don't go into action, you can lose the potential that awaits. You can lose an opportunity if you don't take some action. However, you do have on Saturday the Queen of Wands, and this is about taking action. So it's guiding you. It is guiding you and telling you, the tarot is indicating that there's action that needs to be taken in order to fulfill a potential. So for those of you that, if it's something at work that you're aware of, it's time to step up and be more assertive. because this also can be about the development of a career. It can be the development of a trip or a journey of some sort. But it's a time to know your capabilities, and to stand in your own power, really. I would also tell you too, this is a time to, like I said, stand in your own power, but not be heavily influenced by other people's opinions of you or of your life, because they can't live your life for you. So you have the King of Pentacles on Sunday. This is Father's Day, and so for some of you it may be an indicator that you're going to spend some time with your father here and have some kind of celebration or connection. And for those of you, if you don't have that scenario, which a lot of people don't, it's still a nice day overall. There's new growth around you. It's a very stable energy around you, okay? So it's certainly not volatile at all. But it's it's stability in all areas of your life. So if for some reason you don't have a relationship with your father, know that maybe that's in your best interest. That sometimes people are removed for a reason. So if you would like to attract more love into your life, here's an oracle card to do just that. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So doing those acts of love for other people, and it will come back to you. We'll close with Abraham Hicks, Money and the Law of Attraction. We are each responsible for the thoughts we think. When you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing: your personal alignment with Source. And the only thing you have to give to another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. But you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention. So you can definitely have, do, or be anything, really, if you can see it in your mind. I've found in my own relationships, when there are issues that arise, the problem isn't between me and them, it's me and me. It's me not being aligned with my own source, and then in some cases blaming them for my discomfort. So anyway, I love you so much, Pisces. You have a great week ahead, and I will see you again soon.